More than a year after Outlander closed its long and emotional chapter, fans still haven't broken free from the spell of Jamie and Claire's immortal love. The ache of nostalgia lingers, and just when it seemed the magic had faded, Hollywood ignited again. Heughan and Caitriona Balfe are reuniting. Their new project, hailed as Outlander 2.0, promises to rekindle the same fire that once set millions of hearts ablaze. According to Variety, the series, currently titled Beyond the Stones, is a sweeping fantasy romance that bends time itself, weaving past and future into a story of destiny, redemption, and undying love. While plot details remain tightly guarded, insiders tease that its tone, atmosphere, and chemistry between the leads will feel hauntingly familiar, like Outlander Reborn, only deeper, darker, and more profound. Heughan stars as Elias Rowan, a solitary time traveler haunted by the chance to rewrite his greatest mistake. Caitriona Balfe transforms into Dr. Leora Bennett, a brilliant astrophysicist who stumbles into his mission and becomes entangled in the same cosmic rift that defines his fate. Director David Mackenzie, Outlaw King, revealed that Sam and Caitriona were his only choices. No one else can channel that rare mix of passion and pain, destiny and desire, he said. They don't just perform, they transcend. Within hours of the announcement, the internet went into meltdown. Hashtags like #Sam and Cat Return and #Outlander0 trended worldwide. The official Outlander fan page recorded over 2 million interactions in a single day, with countless fans admitting they cried at the thought of seeing their beloved duo together again. "We dreamed they'd return, not as Jamie and Claire, but as themselves, in a brand new story," one fan wrote. And that dream finally came true. Even more exciting, both Heughan and Balfe are serving as co-producers, granting them creative control to shape a story that reawakens the same emotional symphony that once defined Outlander. In an interview with the BBC, Sam explained, "It's not a sequel, but it carries the same soul. It's about love that defies time and belief." Caitriona, with her soft, knowing smile, added, "When I read the script, I felt like I was coming home, but this time, wiser, braver, and more alive." The first scenes were filmed along the Isle of Skye, on the same windswept cliffs that witnessed Outlander's most iconic moments. Sam and Caitriona were spotted standing at the edge of the world, sea mist swirling around them, the image instantly evoking the ghosts of Jamie and Claire. "It felt like the past had returned," one crew member said. But something entirely new was being born. When Sam looked at Caitriona, the air itself seemed to hold its breath. Rumors quickly spread of a powerful reunion scene, Elias and Leora meeting again after 300 years apart. Industry insiders already call it one of the most breathtaking romantic moments ever filmed. Scheduled for release in late 2026 on Netflix, Beyond the Stones carries a $120 million budget, cementing the pair's transformation from TV legends to cinema's most magnetic time-crossed lovers. The Hollywood Reporter called it a new chapter in the eternal bond between Heughan and Caitriona Balfe. Though not a couple in real life, their on-screen connection transcends performance. It feels sacred, untouchable. When asked about inevitable comparisons to Outlander, Sam only smiled. "If people see Jamie and Claire in Elias and Leora, I'll take that as a compliment. But this time, we're not looking back. We're stepping into the future." The announcement sent shockwaves through Hollywood. Critics declared it the most powerful reunion in modern television. For fans, it was more than a new show. It was the resurrection of a feeling, of belief, of the ineffable magic that only these two could conjure. In an exclusive with Empire, Sam recalled how it all began. "When the script for Beyond the Stones landed on my desk, I read 5 pages and knew it was ours. I called Caitriona immediately and said, 'If you don't do it, I won't do it.'" Caitriona laughed when asked about that call. "He really said that. And when Sam's soul connects to a story, you just know it's something rare." The duo spent weeks with the writers, exploring the philosophy of time, the fragile line between love and fate, and the echoes of their past work. "In Outlander, we lived inside history's memory," Caitriona said. "Here, we walk into the unknown. But the heart still asks the same question: can love survive eternity?" Behind the scenes, whispers emerged about a haunting first take filmed in a hidden Scottish village. Before the cameras rolled, Mackenzie demanded total silence. Sam and Caitriona stepped into the fog, hand in hand. When the scene ended, no one moved. We didn't know if they were acting, one crew member whispered, or living that moment. When Mackenzie finally called, "Cut," Sam turned away, eyes glistening. Caitriona smiled, soft, timeless, real. Only two people who truly understand each other could create that invisible current, the kind that ripples through a screen straight into the soul. Though Beyond the Stones isn't an Outlander sequel, it hums with quiet echoes, a blue pendant, a whisper through ancient stones, a glance that feels like memory. Sam admitted, fans will always search for traces of the past, and that's okay. Outlander lives within us. Even as we step forward, their souls walk beside us. The series, spanning 8 70-minute episodes across Scotland, Iceland, and New Zealand, culminates in a climactic reunion filmed under absolute secrecy. Only 5 people were allowed on set. Within 12 hours of the trailer's release, it had already surpassed 40 million views across 23 countries. Global outlets from The Guardian to Deadline shared the same headline, "The Return of Magic." At the London press conference, Caitriona closed with words that moved the entire room. "We didn't want to recreate Outlander. We wanted to explore what happens when two souls who have loved, lost, and lived, meet again in another world. This is a story about hope, rebirth, and the belief that every goodbye is just the beginning of another hello." And just like that, Sam Heughan and Caitriona Balfe once again reminded the world that love is timeless, that fate is never finished, and that some stories are destined to live, forever, beyond the stones. As the final day of filming wrapped, a soft rain fell over the Highlands. The crew packed their gear, laughter echoing faintly through the mist. Sam and Caitriona stood together one last time before the ancient stones, the same ones that had started it all, and perhaps, ended it too. No one spoke. There was a quiet understanding in the air, something beyond words, beyond time itself. Later that evening, as Sam was leaving the set, he paused and looked back. Through the fog, he swore he saw a faint blue light flicker between the stones, the same hue that had once marked the passage between worlds. Was it just a trick of the eye? Or something more? No one can say for sure. But some stories, it seems, are never truly finished. They simply wait, just beyond the stones. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to my channel. Your support is my biggest motivation to keep creating even more exciting and engaging videos for you. Hit the notification bell so you never miss an update. There's always something new and thrilling on the way.